Forgive Jesus.
Maria da son N50bn. Amen.
Nadu odibo wanyi nko se blowa. Ekene Maria Egypt na Gracia o se blowa nenyeli idi ngos na etiti gboro niile ọ jazi ngos nwa forgive Jesus.
Maria da.
Okay, guys, like, subscribe, and share, right? Hit the subscribe button right here. Thank you.
Ekene Maria Egypt na Gracia o se blowa nenyeli n'etiti gboro niile ọ jazi ngos nwa forgive Jesus.
Maria da son N50bn. Amen.
Nke Chukwu dị asọ ayịyọ anyị na-arịọ gị o Chukwu ka enye Grace anyị n'ime obi anyị ka anyị bụ ndị anyị ji butere ozi ọma wee mara iwere arụ Kristi nwa ya site n'afọ ya na obi ya wee bata n'otuto na mbilite n'ọnwụ ya site na Kristi dị anyị. Amen. Otuto dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ. Otuto dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ. Otuto dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ. Ka mkpụrụ obi ndị niile kwerenụ gara aga. Mkpụrụ obi fa zuru ike na ndokwa.
Amen.
Onye nwe anyị nọnyere ụnụ. Ka Chineke ji ike niile gọzie ụnụ, Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Amen.
Ekpere abịala ga-esite na nkwado ndị Love Bite Foods and Beverages Limited Nnamdi. Ndị na-alụpụta Love Bite Bread nọ na nọmba 1 Nwosu Mmaduka Close, Umuru Nnamdi, 081-4982-8254. Ebonadi FM, 24 hours of informative, educative, entertainment programs. Can't stop, won't stop. On Ebonadi 103.5 FM.
Listen to news updates on Ebonadi 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebonadi FM breaks news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Good evening and welcome to Ebonadi 103.5 FM News Update. Today, Monday, the 29th day of January 2024, and the time is 3 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Efanshuku Ekeze is my name. The headlines. Anambra cleric disagrees with Jega on INEC accountability, calls for electoral reforms from the National Assembly. Ebonyi governor's wife begins a free cervical cancer screening for 1,000 women. Resident doctors in Enugu commend Governor Mba for employment of 100 doctors. Other milestones. Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso withdraw from West Africa Regional Bloc ECOWAS as tensions deepen. Now, details. Anambra cleric disagree with Jega on INEC accountability, calls for electoral reforms from the National Assembly. Former INEC chairman, Professor Atahiru Jega, has urged the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to provide an explanation regarding the malfunctioning of INEC result viewing portal, IREV, and the Bermuda voter registration system, BIVAS, during the 2023 general elections over the weekend. Jega attributed the failure to desperate politicians, allegedly infiltrating the technological systems designed for accreditation and electronic vote transmission. During the February 2023 polls, a public outcry arose as INEC officials struggled to electronically upload election results to the IREV as mandated by Section 60 of the Electoral Act 2022. However, a clergyman in Anambra said that the former INEC chairman should have spoken up earlier before the Supreme Court judgment that affirmed the victory of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and insists that the responsibility of electoral reforms lies with the National Assembly only. Here is a report. Please take a listen.
The condemnation of INEC by INEC chairman Professor Atihiru Jega concerning the malfunctioning of the IREV during the 2023 presidential election reignited the discussion about electoral reforms among Nigerians as a Professor Jega calls for explanation from INEC. Anambra cleric disagrees with Jega as he explains that the power of electoral reforms lies with the legislators to enact laws to amend our elections.
Issues are for the IREV issues, so we have put on a presidential election petition, and then the court has ruled. Personally, I cannot preempt the court or go outside what the court and you go there. You open any other person in the baffle is not something that we stand. The only thing, but I think it falls back on the National Assembly to go back and look at our electoral laws. That's personally, that's what I think. So Jega himself, now INEC is not answerable to Nigerians. That since the Supreme Court has ruled on those matters, that those matters are inconsequential. The INEC has their place to change their rules within the election. So I think it's the National Assembly that has everything to do with that matter.
The vicar and parish priest of St. Peter's Anglican Church, Abacha, Reverend Shuksuku, who sued INEC in the Federal High Court in Abuja to stop the conduct of elections and examinations on Saturdays.
Bible says no, one Paul actually more than the current to or see no phone na football say then Sunday. So Monday say Friday, Monday Saturday, my Sunday Friday. They are all unto the Lord. But I don't put them on that. Only like the federal government court. Personally, and not a wisdom there. Because if a constitution could be freedom of worship, and then if you want to Saturday, 8 Tuesday, even yes, not Tuesday, go the 19th. Yes. For example, no oversee election, oversee eke. Na ben na mother ada no oversee eke. Even another no oversee eke. Oversee eke for that bazie na Tuesday. So I personally, I don't care about the matcha. If the government but work free day, not worship day.
We called on the governor of Anambra State to remember the road that connects Abacha town to Oruku for the economic value.
In the Abacha na your governor since no will easy as in Oyolise Abacha. The former governor Obiano be a great deal to also mecha what Dr. Nayalo. But for years I was here in Kelebucha. Now in fact I does here. I know incidentally was from the church about that. He brought that down here. So we are still calling on the governor Abacha. For I remember in the election last year, Abacha Yellow, the current government in Anambra State, 100% support. Yes, NL for 100% support. So the government should also remember Abacha. Uzwa, first and foremost, safe do short.
From St. Peter's Anglican Church, Abacha, Martin Eparishuku Ekeze reporting.
Still on the news, Ebonyi governor's wife begins a free cervical cancer screening for 1,000 women. The wife of Ebonyi governor, Mary Madeline Winfrey, has kicked off a free cervical cancer screening for 1,000 women in the state. Mrs. Winfrey did this while inaugurating the free cervical cancer awareness program in Eruovu General Hospital in Abakaliki local government area at the weekend. The program, in line with the Winfrey Pet Project, Better Health for Rural Women, Children, and Internally Displaced Foundation, was organized in collaboration with Medical Women Association and the Alex Ekweme Federal University Teaching Hospital, Abakaliki. The theme for the 2024 Cervical Cancer Awareness Month is Ending Cervical Cancer Within a Few Generations, with the goal of raising cervical cancer and human papilloma virus vaccination awareness. It is geared towards saving the lives of women. According to Mrs. Nwipuru, cervical cancer is one of the most common ailments among women, saying that the power to combat the disease rests in education, early detection, and proactive health measures. Resident doctors in Enugu commend Governor Mba for employment of 100 doctors. Other milestones. The Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors, Enugu State University of Science and Technology, ESU Teaching Hospital, has commended Governor Peter Mba for the employment of 100 resident doctors, consultants, and other support staff to address a manpower shortage in the state's health sector. The medical body also commended Mba for the promotion of its members' infrastructural upgrade, improved security, digitalization. Commendation was contained in a press release signed by the president of NAD, Esut Teaching Hospital, Park Lane, Enugu, Dr. Ofanere Chukunonso, and the secretary, Dr. Nnamdi Ikemefuna. The Association of Resident Doctors, Esut using University Teaching Hospital, highly commends the governor of Enugu State, His Excellency Dr. Peter Mba, for the giant strides his government has made in the several sectors of the state, especially the health sector. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso withdraw from the West Africa regional bloc ECOWAS as tensions deepen. West African nations, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger have withdrawn from the regional economic bloc known as ECOWAS. Their respective juntas announced on Sunday, accusing the bloc of inhumane sanctions to reverse the coups in their nations. The juntas said in a joint statement read out on the state television in all three countries that they have decided in complete sovereignty on the immediate withdrawal of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger from the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, alleging that the bloc has moved away from the ideals of its founding fathers and Pan-Africanism after nearly 50 years of its establishment. Furthermore, ECOWAS, under the influence of foreign powers betraying its founding principles, has become a threat to its member states and its populations, whose happiness it is supposed to ensure. Their statements read: in parts of West Africa, ECOWAS is fast losing its effectiveness and support among citizens who see it as a representing only the interests of the leaders and not that of the masses. This is where we draw the curtain on news update on Ebon at the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Anambra cleric disagree with Jega on INEC accountability, calls for electoral reforms from the National Assembly. Ebonyi governor's wife begins a free cervical cancer screening for 1,000 women. Resident doctors in Enugu commend Governor Mba for employment of 100 doctors. Other milestones: Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso withdraw from West Africa regional bloc ECOWAS as tensions deepen. You just listened to news updates on Ebon at the 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Efanchuku Ekeze. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
Listen to news updates on Ebon at the 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles, 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebon at the FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Oh yes, Omonia, are you ready? Omonia City White Crusade. All ọkpọ ụmụnye nakwa obodo niile gbara ya okirikiri gaje ịghọta mbitụ dịka evangelist John Oka ga-atụda n'ụmụnya iji wee chịkọba ọgbakọ oziọma mkpụrụ abalị abụọ ga-ada ụda akpọrọ 2 Nights of Solution abalị abụọ iji wee weta ogbo nyere nsogbu gị niile. Isiokwu ya bụ Enough is enough. Tell Ahab Elijah is here. O zuola, ọ tụọla ya. Amụghị nwa gị ahụ atụọla ya. O mebiri machi ekwe gị ahụ atụọla ya. Nrịanrịa ahụ na-emekpa gị ahụ, nsogbu nke ezinụlọ, abụmọnụ, alụghị di maọbụ nwaanyị n'oge kwesịrị, ha niile ga-abịa n'isi njedebe maka na eluigwe esugo ya stamp. Cheta na ọ bụ Apostle Dr. John Oka ka Chineke ga-ejikwara ngwaọrụ n'ọgbakọ oziọma a. Ọ ga-amalite n'abalị 23 wee ruo n'abalị 24 nke ọnwa Febrụwarị afọ a. Ọ ga na-amalite ma o jiri ọkara gafeta elekere 4 nke mgbede n'ụbọchị ndị a niile, ebe ọ ga n'ime ebunilo ndị ichie họl dị n'ụmụnya. Maka ajụjụ kpọọ 0703 3881 221. Kpọrọ ndị ezinụlọ gị, kpọrọ ikwu na ibe gị, bịa sonye n'ihe omume a maka na Elijah nọ n'ebe a. Jizọs bụ eze.
Ndewonu, afam bụ mmụta Josephine Ujunwa, abụ m Adogidi 2024. Ana m asị ka unu na-ege ebe ọ na 103.5 FM Ogidi.
Man is a political animal. That's why we all have our views on politics. Political View comes to you at Ebona, the 103.5 FM. It's Martin Shuku every Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's all about the day-to-day activities in the Nigerian political space. Views of political actors from various political parties on political process. Views of labor leaders. And most importantly, your views. Views of the common Nigerian. Tune in to Ebona, the 103.5 FM, or you join online via mixlr.com/gistfm every Monday and Saturday. What are your political views? Keep a date.
How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general? Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebona FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be.
Our government,
Street report is here to make sense of it all. Street report is causing social change across your streets. In your community, Street report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots of our problem. Why don't you join me as number the force every Friday 4:30 p.m. on Ebona 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds in your face on Emas Ebona the corner 24/7 24/7.
Nwanne m ndị oyibo si home is where the heart is. Anyị wee bulie aka n'Igbo wee sị nwanne ebe ife ọma dị ụgbọ na-aga aga ka anyị na-eso. Nwanne every time m batara Anambra ka m nọlụ nwa aṅụle obi m na-akụ Resident Leofi n'ogidi egbugo m. Nwanne they cannot disappoint. Ịbata na residency ifunu rooms and suites luxuriously furnished. Nwanne ka m gwa gị nke bụ eziokwu, Residency Hotel nwere a restaurant ọ na-abịa ịbata dị asaa abụọ gị local and intercontinental fruits and beverages ọ ga-abịa ilisie ido arụ. Nwanne baezenụ na bar where you are served with drinks, wines and spirits brewed in different parts of the world. In the midst of everything, security is 24/7. Residency Hotel Leofino Gidi, Dina Kilometer 13, Old Enugu Onitsha Express Road. Call them on 081 40 933 512. Residency Hotel Leofino Gidi, Ebano and
Okay, guys, thank you. Like, subscribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, tighten your seatbelt as we take you on this smooth ride.